Today I'm going to show you how to make these NFC cards that are interactive so that when you place your phone up to the card, it plays whatever song you want. For this one, the play button is where it activates the song of your choice. Again, it's any URL, you can program it. So it can open in Spotify, YouTube. On this one, the trigger point is the actual center of the record player. So you would hold the phone there. So you can, again, choose whatever song you want, your choice. And the beautiful thing is this template you can purchase in my Etsy shop. It opens it up in Canva. So what that does is allows you to personalize this. So you can put in any type of photo that you want. You can update the messaging to say whatever you'd like, change the song title, artist name. You can change the colors of the background. You can customize it basically however you want. This is an example of same template, different photos, different vibe. Again, you can use it continuously after you download it once, and you can program all the songs to be different. And so this template is only a front back. This template has an inside, like a traditional card, but it also has a version where it isn't a front back as well. Both are 5x7, so you can fit them nicely into a traditional 5x7 envelope. And you can really personalize them however you'd like. I'll show you an example. This template, the front back version, I created for a friend who's a Taylor Swift fan. So it's kind of got the background of the Lover album artwork. And again, you basically would just hold the phone up to the record in this one and it opens a song. Another example is for the record option, putting the lyrics kind of in the background, the lyrics of the song in the background. So you can change colors, you can really do whatever you want. So today I'm going to show you how to do everything from customizing in Canva to cutting this out after you print it at home to programming your NFC sticker, how to assemble it. I'm going to show you both versions. When you open Canva, you'll read the instructions sheet and scroll down. You'll see the first option A with the record player and a solid background. You'll see option A with lyrics in the background behind the record player. You'll see option B, which is a card that opens and has an inside spread. So you'll want to choose the front back or the spread. And again, there is an option there where you can put the song lyrics behind the record itself. In this case, I'm just going to show you what a custom card could look like. We're going to use the Taylor Swift Lover background of her Lover album because that's the song we're going to be programming. So I just put that layer in the back and then I deleted the solid color. Then I'm basically going to copy the lyrics of the chorus so that I can put that in place as my background. You're going to want to play with alignment and also the spacing of your lyrics so that they run straight through without any return lines, and just basically get it to the point where you're happy with the way that the lyrics look in the background. Next, you're going to move on to editing your text, which is the timestamp, the song name, the artist name, the album name. All of that information you can customize or you can change it to be whatever you want, really. And then you're going to move on to editing anything else in the template that you want, whether it be background colors, the text itself, the color of the text, anything you want to customize here you can do. The other template option is fully customizable as well. So you can drop in your own photos and you can edit the text as well as the colors throughout. So in this case, I'm just going to drop in a couple of new photos to show you how easy it is. You just literally drag it to the place that you want it. And then once all of your photos are in place, you can start to customize the rest of the layout. In this case, again, you can edit song title, artist name. You can also edit the text on the back of the card, change the colors. And then if you even want to change the color of the tile, you can do that too. The last step is to export it. So you're going to go to share. And then once you're in there, there's a download button. You're going to click that. You're going to change the file type to PDF print. You're going to change the color profile to CMYK, and then you're going to press download. If you're here to look at the assembly of this front back template, I'm going to do that one first. If you're here specifically for the option that has an inside, then you can skip ahead to that timestamp. It's a little bit different how you'd assemble it, but it's basically the same idea. So any of my NFC cards, this tutorial will show you exactly what you need to know from beginning to end. After you personalize it in Canva, you will print it out. This is on cardstock. It's 65-pound cardstock. I like to print it on thicker paper compared to traditional computer paper. It makes it a little bit more kind of premium feeling, and also you can't see through it as much as regular computer paper. So when you put this NFC sticker in there, you're less likely to see it through the page if you have nice paper. So again, this is 65-pound cardstock. You're going to need either a glue stick or a double-sided tape runner. I'm going to put a link to an Amazon list here so that if you're someone that doesn't like to do any thinking, you could just go there and order exactly what you need, including paper type, glue stick, NFC stickers, right off Amazon. I try to make it easy for you to think as little as possible, because if you're like me, there's a million things that happen in your brain at all times, and the less research you have to do, the better when you just want to make something. So feel free to use that list. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cut along the outside edge of your full image. Please be mindful, we're not cutting along the black line, we're cutting along the very outside of the image. You'll understand why later. But first steps first is cutting along that outside edge. So that's cut out. You're going to want to fold it. Basically, I just match the corners up as best as you can. Put some weight there so that, make sure I do that better. Yeah, put some weight there so that when you fold it, it doesn't move as much. Crease it. It should be down the center if you cut it out properly. Okay, so now that that's folded, we're gonna need to add our NFC sticker, which we have to program. So you're gonna isolate one of your stickers so we can program it. And you're going to download an app on your phone called NFC Tools. It's free, and this is what you're going to need to program it. So you're going to click Write, add a record, and then you're going to put a URL in here. Now let's copy. Girls just want to have fun. Copy link, go back to NFC Tools, and you're gonna paste in your URL. Now, something really important to note is that the top already has https://. So you're gonna wanna go all the way to the left of your URL, and you're gonna wanna make sure that it's not duplicated in that bottom space. So wherever YouTube starts, because I used YouTube in this case, you'll just get rid of HTTPS since it is already above it. Then you're gonna click OK. And then you're gonna click Write. It's gonna ask you to scan the NFC sticker. Hold it to your phone, it'll give you the check mark, and that means that it's complete. That's literally all you need to do to program your sticker. So you're gonna wanna make sure this works. Hold your phone up to it. Now, sometimes when you program it for YouTube, it will bring up an ad before it brings up a song. So for me personally, I like to use Spotify. So let's say you want to program this to a Taylor Swift song. Let's pick It's Nice to Have a Friend. So you basically would copy the link and then just go through the same process. Write, URL, you're gonna change your URL. Paste it in, make sure you get rid of that very beginning. Click OK. Click Write. It's asking you to scan. You have the check mark, it means it worked. So now when you hold your phone over it, it will bring up Spotify instead of YouTube. Okay, so that is a little bit about programming these NFC stickers. Once you have it programmed, you are going to put it in place. Again, just know what template you're using because this one says to hold the phone over the play button. So that's where you're gonna wanna put the sticker on the back side. If you hold it up to the light, you can pretty much see exactly where you need to put the sticker. So just stick it on the back there. And then the next step is to glue this. So I'm just gonna get a scrap piece of paper. Okay, so when gluing this, you're going to want to glue on the side that the sticker's on, and you're going to want to avoid gluing the sticker itself. So basically, I'd go around the whole outside, and then I would just make sure to go around the sticker. Don't glue the sticker itself. Okay, so once you've done that, you're just gonna fold it closed. And the last step is going to be cutting along this black line around the edge, right on the inside of it. So the reason you're doing this is it gives it a nice clean edge, like it was professionally printed front back. You won't ever know that there's a sticker inside. It gives it a nice clean edge, because sometimes when you fold it, you can see like part of the other page if it doesn't align perfectly. So doing it this way just makes it super clean. And that is it. So if you did everything right, you should have super clean edge. And when you place your phone, it should open a song. Okay, going to move on to the next one. What you're gonna do first is cut out along the outside edge. Again, do not cut along the black line. We wanna cut along the outside edge of our background. Once you have both pieces of paper cut out, you're gonna make sure your sticker is programmed. So you're gonna cut one of your stickers. Now we're gonna personalize your NFC sticker. I like to use Spotify because sometimes with YouTube, it can bring up ads before it plays the song. So we'll just use an example here. All you need to really do is copy a URL, whatever URL you want from Spotify, YouTube. So you're gonna go into NFC Tools. It's a free app you can download. You're gonna go into Write, add a record. You're gonna choose URL, and you're gonna paste your URL that you copied in the white box. Now you can see here that HTTPS is already up there. So you're gonna wanna scroll all the way to the left of what you pasted in there. And you're gonna wanna get rid of that HTTPS because you don't want it to be duplicated. So once you do that, you're gonna press OK. Then you're gonna press Write, and it's gonna ask you to scan your sticker. Hold the phone up to the sticker until you see the check mark, and then you're done. So once it's programmed, you're just gonna wanna test it one more time to make sure it's working before you put it in your card. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is put your sticker in place. On this specific design, the phone tap is on the record, not the play button. So you're gonna take your sticker, you're gonna put it on the back of the record. If you hold it up to the light correctly, you'll know exactly where to put it. So stick it on the back there. And then we're ready to glue these pages together. What you're gonna wanna do is do your glue on the side where the sticker is so that you can be sure to avoid gluing over the sticker. I'm just gonna put this on a piece of paper. Again, do not glue over the NFC sticker. I want to go around it. Okay. Once you have the glue on there, just make sure that you know what side is right side up, because you're going to want to make sure that it matches the orientation of the inside, like before you put it together. So this looks correct. Line up your corners best as you can. If it's not perfect, do not stress. I set you up for success here with making things looking seamless, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. But once you have some extra glue there. But once you have both sides glued, you're gonna wanna fold it. Line up your corners best as you can. Put some weight on it so it doesn't move. You're gonna wanna crease it. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I like to just kind of bend it a little bit. And then again, this is how we get a seamless line. You're gonna cut right along the inside of your black line. . 'Cause I don't want to And that's what's gonna give you that really clean edge that looks like it was printed professionally. Right on the inside of the black edge. Looks like that one needs another pass. Now that we've cut it out, you can see the really clean edges. You'll want to check just one more time that it works. Okay, and there you have it. 2 examples of your different NFC cards. I'll post a list of materials that I use in my Amazon shop.